Breaking news. In a major escalation in tensions between the U.S. and Iran, the top Iranian general has been killed in an airstrike while leaving the Baghdad airport.
Two nuclear powers facing off in a remote corner of the Himalayas. Monday, Indian and Chinese soldiers fought on disputed land using stones and bamboo poles, and around 24 people died.
It looks like the year 2020 really had a very rough start. Whether it's the fear of World War III, dangers of everyone getting died due to global pandemic, or loss of our favorite ones. But it was not that bad for science. In fact, the whole premises of the year 2020 so far is based on to teach us the importance of science for humanity. So, what really happened for science in 2020? Oh yeah, one more thing. If you just liked and commented on this video, you'll help YouTube algorithm to spread this video just like the virus. So, just to show your support for science, please leave a like and subscribe to Science Today. For understanding what really happened, let's go back to the beginning of 2020. We spent entire month of January figuring out what coronavirus really is, and in February, we used most powerful supercomputer, Summit, to understand how molecules bind to SARS or COVID-19. And finally, first ever human trial of coronavirus vaccine was conducted in the month of March. In short, coronavirus was all over at the beginning of 2020. But then, something good started happening in April, when dolphins came swimming in Venice canals and Earth began healing itself due to reducing effects of climate change. It was happening for the first time in many years that one of the peaks of Himalayan mountains was visible in northern parts of India from more than 300 kilometers away. As companies were closed due to lockdown, pollution was at its lowest point. And you know what? Real science began when mysterious object was found by LIGO at National Science Foundation. Previously, it was believed that there is a certain middle state between a neutron star and a black hole, but it was never discovered. Until when Laser Interferometer Gravitational Wave Observatory, or LIGO, solved the puzzle and discovered an object with 2.6 solar mass, which is yet to be named. Effects of coronavirus was still haunting the world, but it was the time to think about the future, and SpaceX surely did, when they became the first private company to launch astronauts into space on May 30, 2020. In June, China launched its final batch of Beidou 3 satellites and completed their own navigation system, or GPS. Also, in the same month, India's ISRO announced privatization of Indian space sector, and from now on, private companies will be allowed to build rockets, provide launch services, and conduct interplanetary missions for ISRO. Well, few setbacks were also occurred in the field of science due to coronavirus. Like ISRO, which was planning to conduct 2 trial flights without crew ahead of their Gaganyaan mission, which is India's first manned mission to space in the year 2022. The first test flight was scheduled in the month of December 2020, might experience some delays due to lockdown. But yeah, overall, 2020 was good, at least for science. And last but not the least, NASA is also planning to launch its Perseverance Mars rover mission somewhere in mid-month of July and August this year. That was it for science in 2020 so far. Comment down what do you think is missed in the list, and I'll include it in the next episode of what happened in 2020 for science. Yeah, and as usual, if you liked the video, please leave a like and subscribe to Science Today.